Hello, guys. Welcome once again to Truthful African Child. Today, I'll be talking about a topic that is very sensitive yet neglected, or will I say, people are not really paying attention to it. It's kind of a keg of gunpowder waiting to explode in a very bad and massive way. What is it? This trend of Africans trying every means to suppress their Africanism, trying every means to suppress their roots, trying every means to project what they are not, trying every means to look alien to themselves. There's this say, they say, black don't crack or black don't break. It's true. You know, what the phase Africa is going through is what I refer to as slave master syndrome. Oh, sorry, I wouldn't want to use that word slave. Let me rephrase. I refer to as servant master syndrome, where a person or a servant is trying to channel his master, trying to copy, trying to look like the master. The master is someone he or she looks up to. So everything to him, the definition of perfection is whatever the master is or whatever the master has. He looks forward to having it. He looks forward to living that kind of life. To him, that is a mirror of perfection. He sees it through the life the master lives. So that is what Africa is going through. That is what Africa is passing through. You know, normally majority of Africans are created naturally with woolly hair, and there's a reason behind that woolly hair. It's not just there. Nature is not stupid. Mother Nature is not stupid. Everything has a reason. No, there was nothing that came as a result of coincidence or just happened. You know, everything has a reason. And now you see majority of Africans trying to. In fact, one of the booming markets in Africa now is the synthetic hair market, wigs, human hair, like they call it. You know, well, as we know, majority of those are just simply rubber hair. Synthetic hair. Had it been, and what is this pandemic? Is in the mind. It's in the mindset. Africans are beauty. You hear people say melanin popping. There is this beauty we have neglected. We think it's not beauty because some group of people have redefined what beautiful is. But I tell you something about the definition of beautiful. Beautiful has different definitions in different ethnic group, in different race. What you might think is beautiful in Asia, you go to Europe and it's looked on with different mindset. And what you might see as being beautiful in Europe, you come down to Asia and nobody's looking at it. Same also, different people have their different definition for the word beautiful. But now we are beginning to generalize or redefine or give ourselves a new meaning and definition of beautiful here in Africa. You think someone who is beautiful has to have kind of falling hair, long hair, dangling on the shoulders and all that. That is to you. And it's been shoved down the throats of the younger generations. You know, Everybody wants to have just one definition of beautiful. That's not, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You're not just killing yourself. You're not just shooting yourself in the foot. You're degrading your mindset. You're reshaping your mindset in a way that in years to come you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it. Some people go as far as trying to bleach their skins to look like some group of people or some, race. So let me show you this. Let me tell you this. If the tables were turned And now Africans now became the West, and the West become Africans. Like the West now are the kind of color Africans are now, and the tables are turned. Some Africans will be paying to enter tanning rooms, tanning machines, so that their skin can now turn from being white to tanned, like what they have now. So that's what I say is in the mindset. And some Africans will now go a long way to cut their long hair because they are now, the tables have been turned to now have short woolly. In fact, they will buy creams, chemicals, like they are doing now to make their hair look woolly because the master, the person who look up to, has such hair. So it's in the mindset. It's in the mindset. Beautiful has different definitions. That is why they call us a people. We are different. Everything can be the same. Everybody can love vanilla ice cream. There are people who would prefer other flavors to vanilla. So Africa needs to wake up. Something is happening. This is pandemic. This is, man, it's eating them up. It's eating them up. It's killing our younger generations. We need to do something about it. And it starts now. You have to change your mindset. I don't want this video to get long, so I'm going to stop it here. And this topic will still stretch longer than it is, but let's just hold it here for now. I still remain your one and only Ziggy. Till next time. Ciao.